Let's get right into it. Number 10. Your soap dispenser conspiracy. You think that fancy soap dispenser is keeping you clean, but it might be plotting against you. Those refillable dispensers are basically five-star hotels for bacteria. Every time someone pumps that handle, they're leaving behind a microscopic gift basket of germs. The pump mechanism becomes a breeding ground where bacteria throw daily parties. Studies found that these dispensers can harbor more nasty microbes than the surfaces you're trying to clean. When you press down, you're not just getting soap, you're getting yesterday's collection of unwashed hands. The soap inside isn't immune either. Once bacteria gets cozy in there, it multiplies faster than gossip in a small town. Even worse, some of these dispensers grow thick bacterial films that look like something from a science fiction nightmare. The solution is surprisingly simple. Look for dispensers that use sealed cartridges, or consider touchless options. Your hands will thank you for not playing bacterial roulette every time you try to get clean. Number 9. Towel terror tactics. That fluffy bathroom towel hanging innocently on your rack is secretly hosting a microscopic block party. Every time you dry off, you're feeding an invisible army of bacteria with dead skin cells and moisture. These tiny organisms love nothing more than a warm, damp environment to call home. Your towel becomes their personal paradise where they multiply like crazy. After just 3 days of use, your towel transforms into a bacterial metropolis with thousands of residents you never invited. The humid bathroom environment makes everything worse, turning your innocent towel into a petri dish with attitude. When you dry your clean body with this contaminated fabric, you're basically undoing everything you just accomplished in the shower. Some people use the same towel for weeks, which is like wearing the same underwear for a month and expecting to smell fresh. Scientists recommend washing towels after 3 uses maximum. Even better, let them dry completely between uses in a well-ventilated area. Number 8. Dental disaster zone. Your toothbrush is supposed to clean your mouth, but it might be doing the exact opposite. After just 1 use, your toothbrush becomes a cozy apartment complex for millions of bacteria. These microbes love the warm, moist bristles where they can party all night long. Every morning, you're essentially brushing your teeth with yesterday's bacterial collection. The bathroom environment makes it even worse. All that humidity from hot showers creates the perfect breeding ground for these unwanted guests. Your toothbrush holder isn't helping either. Those little holes collect water and bacteria like a microscopic swimming pool. When multiple toothbrushes share the same holder, it's like a bacterial speed dating event. Everyone's germs get to mingle and exchange contact information. Some families unknowingly share more than just DNA when their toothbrushes touch. Replace your toothbrush every 3 months or immediately after being sick. Store it upright in a dry area and never let different toothbrushes touch each other. Number 7. Sponge City Nightmares. That innocent kitchen sponge sitting by your sink is probably the dirtiest thing in your entire house. Scientists have found that the average kitchen sponge contains more bacteria than your toilet seat. These aren't just any random germs either. We're talking about the kind that can make you seriously sick. The sponge's porous structure creates thousands of tiny apartments where bacteria can live rent-free. Every time you wipe a surface, you're collecting new tenants for this microscopic housing project. The warm, wet environment is like a luxury resort for these unwanted guests. They multiply so fast that within hours, your sponge becomes a bacterial metropolis. When you use that same sponge to clean dishes or counters, you're basically spreading yesterday's dirt around like butter on toast. Even rinsing the sponge doesn't evict these stubborn residents. They've built themselves protective fortresses that laugh at your feeble cleaning attempts. Microwaving wet sponges for 2 minutes can help kill some bacteria, but replacing them weekly is your best bet for avoiding this cleaning catastrophe. Number 6. Razor blade bacteria buffet. Every time you shave, you're creating microscopic cuts that become perfect entry points for bacteria. Your razor blade collects dead skin cells, oils, and soap residue with each stroke. These ingredients combine to create an all-you-can-eat buffet for germs that love to party in dark, moist places. The bathroom environment provides the perfect atmosphere for these bacterial celebrations. When you leave your razor in the shower, it's like giving bacteria a permanent vacation home. Those multiple blades that promise the closest shave also create multiple hiding spots for unwanted microbes. Each stroke spreads these hitchhikers to new areas of your skin. Old razors become bacterial highways where germs can travel from one part of your face to another. Some people use the same razor for months, which is like eating off dirty plates and wondering why they keep getting sick. Rinse your razor thoroughly after each use, store it in a dry place, and replace blades regularly to avoid turning your morning routine into a bacterial nightmare. Number 5. Headphone horror show. Those earbuds you wear for hours every day are creating the perfect storm for bacterial growth. Your ear canal is naturally warm and moist, which bacteria absolutely love. When you stick headphones in there, you're trapping all that moisture and creating a bacterial greenhouse. Every time you wear them, you're adding oils, dead skin cells, and earwax to the mix. This combination turns your headphones into a microscopic buffet that bacteria can't resist. The problem gets worse when you share headphones with friends or family. You're basically swapping bacterial collections like trading cards. Over-ear headphones aren't much better, especially if they make you sweat during workouts. That padding becomes a sponge for moisture and bacteria. Some people never clean their headphones, which is like wearing the same socks for months. The solution is simple, but often ignored. Wipe down your headphones regularly with disinfectant wipes, especially the parts that touch your skin. Number 4. Keyboard Catastrophe Central. Your computer keyboard is probably hosting more bacteria than surfaces you'd consider disgusting. Every keystroke leaves behind oils, dead skin cells, and whatever was on your fingers. Those gaps between keys become tiny condominiums where bacteria can live comfortably. Eating at your computer makes everything exponentially worse. Food crumbs fall into those crevices, creating an endless feast for microscopic party crashers. Shared keyboards in offices are like bacterial community centers, where everyone's germs get together for regular meetings. Some keyboards have been tested and found to contain bacteria levels that would make health inspectors faint. The worst part is most people never clean their keyboards, treating them like they're somehow immune to contamination. Your mouse isn't any cleaner, collecting oils and bacteria with every click and scroll. Regular cleaning with appropriate electronic wipes can transform your workspace from a bacterial playground into something resembling sanitary. Number 3. Phone screen pandemic. Your smartphone screen is probably carrying around more bacteria than surfaces you'd never dream of touching. You touch your phone thousands of times per day, each contact transferring oils, bacteria, and whatever else was on your fingers. Then, you press this bacterial collection directly against your face during phone calls. Studies have found phones can carry antibiotic-resistant bacteria that laugh at traditional cleaning methods. Most people clean their bathrooms more often than their phones, which explains why phones can be dirtier than toilet seats. When you set your phone on restaurant tables, gym equipment, or public surfaces, it picks up hitchhiking bacteria like a microscopic taxi service. These germs then travel with you everywhere, from your pocket to your pillow. The screen's warmth from use creates an ideal environment for bacterial multiplication. Cleaning your phone regularly with appropriate electronic-safe wipes can prevent your communication device from becoming a bacterial communication hub. Number 2. Makeup brush mayhem. Those fluffy makeup brushes you use to create the perfect look are secretly sabotaging your skin. Every application collects oils, dead skin cells, and leftover makeup that bacteria absolutely love. The brush bristles become microscopic apartment buildings where germs can multiply undisturbed. When you use unwashed brushes, you're essentially painting yesterday's bacterial collection back onto your face. This creates a vicious cycle where your makeup routine becomes a bacterial redistribution system. Eye brushes are especially dangerous because the delicate eye area is more susceptible to infections. Some makeup enthusiasts have learned this lesson the hard way when dirty brushes caused serious skin problems. The warm, humid bathroom environment where most people store brushes makes bacterial growth even worse. Professional makeup artists wash their brushes between every client, but regular users often go weeks or months without cleaning. Weekly washing with gentle soap can transform your beauty routine from a bacterial nightmare into something actually beneficial for your skin. Number 1. The loofah lie. That natural bath sponge you're using to scrub clean is probably making you dirtier with every use. The intricate fiber structure creates thousands of hiding spots where bacteria can throw daily parties. Every time you scrub, you're feeding these unwanted guests with dead skin cells and soap residue. The warm, humid bathroom environment turns your loofah into a bacterial paradise that rivals tropical rainforests for biodiversity. After just 1 week of use, your loofah becomes home to more microorganisms than you'd find in some laboratory cultures. You're essentially using a bacterial colony to clean your body, which defeats the entire purpose of bathing. These aren't just harmless germs either. Some can cause serious skin infections if they find their way into small cuts or scrapes. The natural fibers that make loofahs feel luxurious also make them impossible to truly clean once bacteria moves in. Replacing loofahs every few weeks or switching to silicone alternatives can prevent your cleaning routine from becoming a bacterial redistribution system. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.